You are listening to an interview with a featured Pride of Dakota member.
Hi, this is Sarah Kausch, and today I'm sitting down with Anita Welch with the Itty Bitty Card Shop. Welcome, Anita.
Thank you.
So tell us about the Itty Bitty Card Shop.
Well, the Itty Bitty Card Shop started about a year and a half ago out of just kind of a passion I have for a little bit of a creative side. I'm a professor by trade, and this was a way to use the other side of my brain, so to speak, and it blossomed a bit. So I sell handmade greeting cards through Itty and also through a Facebook site. And they're rather unique because I love frills. Anything with glitter, rhinestone, pearls, ribbons, you name it, I'm going to incorporate it. I even use faceted gems sometimes. So very unique because in this electronic age, we get so many e-cards and e-invites. I believe we've lost that sense of writing a personal greeting. So almost all of my cards are blank inside, because I want the person to actually write a few words to the recipient to express either sympathy or joy or thanks or happy birthday. And I feel that's important today to actually have that personalized greeting. So like I said, most of mine are blank inside.
So how did you go from doing this on the side and to making it into a business?
Well, I started searching around and showing my cards to friends and to colleagues. And the gift buyer at the university bookstore said, "Oh my gosh, I think we could sell these." And I said, "Okay." Well, one thing led to another, and I actually have, I call it a display, an outlet at the university bookstore on the NDSU main campus, and they sell them there. Well, that triggered my thought, well, maybe others people could sell them. So they're also for sale at a store over in the Moorhead Mall.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So I'm just curious, what do you teach? What kind of professor are you?
I am in the School of Education. I teach incoming teachers things about instructional strategies. I also teach graduate students research methodology and educational statistics.
Okay, so this is kind of a completely separate part of your brain you're utilizing then here, huh?
It is. I taught chemistry and physics at the high school level for 6 years. So it is absolutely the other side of the brain.
So how does it take long to make your cards, or how much time do you think you spend on your
It depends
business?
on the card. I've done one card that took me 5 hours to make because it was a winter scene with a tree, a holiday tree made completely out of buttons and pearls.
Oh, wow.
And then it's a backdrop of snow and snowflakes. So that took me quite a while. Then other cards are a little bit quicker. I do a lot of hand coloring, hand painting. Some are with special alcohol markers. Others are with watercolor. So they're stamped and then hand painted. Others are embellished with different types of accents that have to dry for a long time. So while it might take maybe an hour to make, it might have to dry for maybe 24 hours. I have a technique where, let's say, frosting on cupcakes actually looks like frosting, three-dimensional, things like that. And that takes a bit of a while.
So do you have any requests to do this as art pieces? You know, they sound pretty fabulous. Do people request that you do, have a piece of art that represents your card?
Not yet, although I have started saying that it could be framed. So when I'm going to actually do some shows this coming year, and I'm going to take some of the pieces and frame them because I have had some comments that, wow, this could be a framed piece of art. And I never really looked at it that way, but others have. So I think that's a good suggestion.
So where do you get your inspiration for your ideas?
I go online and look at some ideas. Vendors, other manufacturers from the companies I buy from will have ideas. And then I just look and see what feels right. I love to play with inks and distressing techniques. There's a way to make the paper look old And I love that look. I love that vintage look. So a lot of my cards, I will fray the paper and use certain types of paper that looks old and overlay different types of stamps. I have one stamp in particular I like that looks like a music sheet music. So I will stamp it very lightly and then rough the paper and make it look like something very, very old, and then use that as the backdrop for stamps. And then others, I go on the other side, and I've started developing very whimsical animal-type stamps with hippopotamus and hedgehogs. There's actually a buyer in California who has bought from me several times, and she wants anything I make with hedgehogs. Don't know why, but she's already contacted me and asked me what do I have for Valentine's Day.
With a hedgehog?
With hedgehogs, yes. So I have to come up with some hedgehog ideas for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's great. So you have customers all over the country then?
I do. I've actually shipped to Canada already, and then all over the United States.
And how long did you say you've been in business?
Just a year and a half, but really I've only been marketing per se for, I'd say the last 9 months have I really started truly marketing.
Oh, that's excellent. So people are finding you on Facebook?
They are finding me on Facebook, through Itty, through personal contacts, people who know me, and the word's kind of spread.
And so how are the retail stores doing? How are the bookstores doing with your cards?
They're doing really well. They keep selling out. I have to keep up production.
Well, that's a great problem to have.
It is. And since I've been a member of Pride of North Dakota, that little insignia, I think, has certainly helped bring some notice to the product as well. So that's been a big help.
We love to hear that. So why don't you give us, how can they find you on Etsy, and give us your Facebook address as well?
On Etsy, it would be etsy.com/shop/itty bitty card shop, and that's SHOPPE.com.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, it's simply ittybittycardshop.com.
Sounds great. And do you have pictures on there they can check out as well?
Absolutely. They can scroll through by category, by pictures, and then if they have any requests, they can contact me through the sites.
You do? Do you do customized pieces as well then? If
somebody has a special request, if they see maybe a different color background, I might be able to work with them on that. Some people have wanted multiples, and each of these cards are individually made, so each will look slightly different, but I can make multiples in some cases.
Sounds great. Well, they sound fascinating, and I'm excited to check them out today. So thanks for visiting with me today. It's been fun, Anita.
Thank you.
To learn more about this featured Pride of Dakota member, visit our website, prideofdakota.com. To become a featured Pride of Dakota member, send an email to prideofdakota@gmail.com. To listen to the full podcast of North Dakota Now, click on the podcast link on our website, prideofdakota.com. Thanks for listening.